until our hearts break. Forever chasing the high. Follow me into the darkness. Follow me into the night. Follow me until our hearts break. Forever chasing the high.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Flips. We got Sophia.
What's going on, guys?
And Lauren.
Hey, guys. What's up?
And Snails is in the building. What's going on, man?
Enjoy, everybody.
We just heard the song with Adventure Club for the first time. You could really tell where you did your parts and where they did their stuff.
I think it's pretty obvious. Whenever the boys came to me, I was like, all right, what you need from me? A little bit like vomit sound, I got you. And
yeah, explain the vomit step. Like, what is that?
I'll
I mean, I know you
honest,
could tell when you hear it,
every time
but
I try to explain,
yeah.
and it's so hard because like, I'm like, if I want to be nice, I'm like, this is organic sound. It's different from that to less metallic and blah blah. I could say that nobody's gonna understand. I feel like it's like you have to hear it and like you're gonna be like, all right, that's it. You know, like this sound, like a bunch of other sound I've been doing from the past. So it's more like you have to listen to it. I feel type of thing.
Gotcha.
And like when you're in Montreal, do you hang out with like Layden and Christian?
Can we say a swear word on this?
Yeah, whatever you want.
No, because they're a bitch. No, I'm joking. Because they're so busy. They're always out, and whenever, like, and they live, like, every time they claim that they live in Montreal, but they don't, and they live an hour away. So every time, like, come to the house, I'm like, you live an hour away from Montreal. Like, they're so far. But they haven't mentioned up there. It's like, I wish I'd see more, but I know they're on tour and, like, having a bunch of stuff on their plate. So I see them probably. I think I saw them more often when you did the collab than the whole year, actually. So that was fun. That was cool.
Did you go over to their place or they came to you?
No, it's too far.
Oh, too far still.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a studio in Montreal or?
Yeah, I have my studio at basically a block away from my house, and it's like in my office. So whenever like we're working on it, I'm like, you guys come here. Like, you have a car, I have Uber. It's too crazy. It's just too much for Uber to go there. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they're cool. I love them.
So you got your tour, you got the label, you got a comic. Would you ever like just do nothing?
No. No, seriously, I just I love having fun by expressing my heart. I'm such an artist. No, I'm joking. But seriously, I just love having my brain never stops. I love like putting out so many different assets that goes with my music, like the tour we have, like all the visual that relate to a story. And for me, it's important to bring something more on the table whenever it comes to a show than just like a picnic table and be like, all right, listen to my crazy dubstep set, you know? I'm more like, oh, I don't care if you dance or not. I want to try to show you an experience. That's where the comic come from, the Slugger Nut.
Yeah.
And Rip Stanley, we love you up there, and like it's such an amazing like inspiration for everything, you know.
Of course, yeah.
And for me, that's why I took there and tried to bring that to a level that I felt like EDM music didn't really had, you know. Like there's so many people like Rez and like other amazing artists that did it, but I was like trying to really tell something really weird and like just funny. At the end of the day, for me, it's like a passion. So I just love having fun by expressing all those different arts.
Yeah, I think it was like the best next step for you because your single art is always amazing too.
It's so video game. I'm a big fan of video games, so whenever I try to like express that, I'm like, so what's this song called? Like Snail Fent. So how could like express this? It's a big snail with big like. So I try. Like, I feel like by expressing visually, I come from a graphic design background.
Okay.
So like whenever it comes to that, you know, I feel like expressing visually a story. That's where like people can understand the most. What I try to express through my music. So that's where it comes from. All those weird 3D Warhammer type of thing cover art. So that's where like it's all started pretty much.
That's awesome.
For people that might not have read it, can you give like a brief overview of the story?
Oh my god. Every time I explain it, I look the most geek ever. Every time I'm like,
great, let's hear it. I'm ready.
So it started in year 2000. No, I'm joking.
Are you gonna like launch an audiobook with it as well?
Yeah, can you put cinematic ambience, please? Thank you. No, but basically
the next step is a cartoon and stuff too.
Huh?
The next step is a cartoon.
Oh, that'd be like that, yeah.
So.
Or like one day I want to have like 20 like comic, maybe video games. That's like in 20 years or whatever. But who knows? So basically, the story of that, it's like a little representation of myself to a character. So basically, Slugs is a soldier. Slugs is like part of like is Slug City. How it started is basically that the fact that he's just fighting the enemy called the Frogs, which is like just a crazy enemy. And then they fight. There's a war. They lose, so they gotta leave the city, leave the planet, because like they're just destroying everything. And then when they leave for like 2-3 years, they heard about like legends of a planet called Slugtopia, which is like they're hosting crazy weapon that could save them, because like everybody knows like salt kills snails. And so basically frogs, the enemy, found a crazy weapon called the salt spear. So they can kill them like super easy. So like, oh man, what are we gonna do? And then they hear about like that crazy armor called the shell that can protect them from anything. So whenever they found Slugtopia, they explored the planet, and they finally found that ancient temple where the armor reside, and there he put it and become King Slugs. It's like an evolution, and it's like a Power Ranger.
Do you call yourself King Slugs?
When I go to bed, it's a good night. King Slugs. Not that much, but it's more like whenever that happened, then he discover he can go save his city and like just find back the peace, and then after him. The second one this year, through like the comic book, it's like since on the third one I can say the plot, or like I can say like the crazy thing, but Slugtopia, since he took the armor, Slugtopia needs that to like survive. So whenever Slugtopia came back to the planet Earth, and just need that and send like a bunch of crazy worm to get back the armor.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's where,
definitely
like,
needs to be a cartoon.
And that's where this year like they're like fighting big old worm and like
It could even be
snail
like
tank.
like a mobile game.
Yeah, that'd be fun actually. Yeah,
like
yeah,
develop an app and do all that.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
one day when I have more time, but
Yeah.
it's definitely whenever all of that, and then it's kind of a little bit the same scenario that like he goes back, fight the worm, and then the thing this year is like the Sluggernut edition is the fact that like whenever he found the queen worm, he's like too small to fight her. So basically, in the comic you see him like he's failing and everything, but then with like him being like, oh no, I failed my city, I failed everything, he find the power and the love of everybody and become a big old Sluggernut and then cut her. Pow, and then he finished on like Slugtopia, I know it's you. But then at the end, oh my god. And then at the end, hold on, are you ready? And then at the end, whenever like he kills her, he goes back to a little shrinky little person, and like he saw a shell logo on the worm. So he's like, so basically the worm was not an enemy, it was somebody that was there linked with him. So they were both on the same team, but he didn't know it. So basically on the next one they're gonna have some sort of alliation between those two, and crazy stuff gonna happen.
Wow. How did you meet your designer initially?
I just know him for so long. I know him for like he did a dedication draw like I would say 5 years ago, and I was like, this is insane.
So
and,
he was a fan initially.
Huh?
He was a fan.
Yeah,
initially.
exactly.
Okay.
I reached out, I'm like, this is amazing. That's so cool. Like, can I hire you to do like some project? And he did my first. Actually, it's funny. He did my first artwork ever when I played Webster Hall here.
Awesome.
Rip
Oh, wow.
Webster Hall, I love you, everybody out there. But yeah, he did the first one, and I just worked with him for so long.
Okay.
And he's still the one I work whenever I need like character design or whatever. I'm like, hey, can you draw me that? And he knows slugs and like
Yeah.
my whole world more than me. So he's like really, really amazing. So, but it's like just basically through Twitter. That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure he's the one that I sent you. Somebody posted this guy's artwork on Reddit, and I saw it. And I said to him, I was like, yo, this guy's really cool. He's like, yeah, no, that's like my album cover.
Oh, that was another one because the company I work with now works with Halo Wars. They all do the cover. And when I saw that they're from Montreal and Toronto, I was like, oh my god, it's insane. And I was like, this is like pretty much such a good link with it. So, but yeah, they were like, these guys ripping you off. I'm like, this is actually my cover. Right? And you were like, oh, that makes sense then. If you're ripping yourself off. That was so funny.
And
One of my finer moments.
And
I just love artwork so much, you know, like from that graphic design background. For me,
Yeah.
it's so important to have like on point way to tell a story, and it's always going to be like that. And whenever my music somewhere is so weird, I try to do the balance between like, all right, that's what I'm trying to tell with that cover, and it just helped a lot through the years.
Yeah, and on this tour, you've been to like multiple venues. You did Echo Stage last night.
Yeah.
You did Red Rocks. Like, what was
Yeah.
your favorite venue that you performed at during this tour?
There's a bunch. I feel like, of course, like Red Rocks is like so insane, you know, like
Yeah.
it's always gonna be a top one. But hometown show. Like I did a venue called Amtilis. It's like for Montreal. And whenever I used to go at shows like 20, like I'm 30 now, so maybe like 18 years ago, like super young. I go see like electronic show and like. So like by being there and selling that venue out was like dream coming true. Last year we didn't do it, so I was like, it's gonna happen one day. But this year, like my mom was there, all my family, cousin. So like by doing that was like just like a personal achievement goal that I did. But yeah, I would be honest, so many venues I loved just by the energy, and we have like so many shows compared to last year, like 20 more shows, like 54 this year. So like we do a lot of places, but definitely those, like yesterday was awesome, and like everywhere we go it's pretty crazy.
Doesn't Leighton from Adventure Club have a spot in Montreal?
Yeah.
Have you performed there?
A spot? Oh, that's a club. Yeah, they own a club. Yeah. It's called École Privée.
Yeah.
It's a private school. It's called in English.
Yeah.
They own it. I go see them often, but I know Leighton is part owner of that. It's like they would hate my music. We're actually gonna burn the club down. Like, and I know the other owner. He'd be like, yeah, get the hell out of here. Like, it doesn't work.
Oh no.
All right. So it's Christmas. We're dressed in our Christmas outfits.
I have my
Except
outfit
for
too.
So
No, everybody
us.
can see it at home, like on the mic. Yes.
Well,
I
Sophia
really
decided to go buy
Well,
sweaters that weren't male
me-
sweaters.
Yeah, warm and sweater XXL. I appreciate the fact that you talked for me, but
I
next
really-
time maybe
You were almost good.
well, Laura and I were texting. We're like, well, it's Christmas time coming up, and we should
It
do
was a
something
great idea.
Christmassy. Yeah. Well,
But you
I
probably
love
didn't
the
realize
attention.
that you
Seriously,
were
thank you
getting
so
women's
much. It's so
sweaters. You
sweet.
should have mentioned
Yeah.
they were women.
I didn't know they
You
were
just
women.
said-
I just assumed. No,
I mean, there's
surely
that little bra thing here, like that's like a detail.
Yeah.
I'm not a woman. I know that's for women.
But
I'm pretty
no,
big.
It's not for
It's
your
not-
bra. It's hanging on a hanger.
Hanger.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn
that's a
it.
hanging
Okay,
thing.
well,
Yeah.
I actually don't know
Bra.
women then.
It's close enough. Close enough.
No, but like surely for like Christmas gear.
Yeah, I should. Yeah,
No, it's a great idea.
No, but for Christmas
You just,
gear, you assume that all Christmas sweaters should be unisex, no?
No. I mean,
No.
okay. Let's see it.
Maybe in the
For
UK
everybody that
it's
doesn't
different.
see
Maybe
us at
exactly.
home,
Maybe in the UK
these
it's
are
different.
blacks. I have literally the bluish, like the most like girly-ish one
Well,
ever.
Flip
here.
said he wanted the blue one.
Well, yeah, but when I thought it was a male one.
Yeah.
That's cute. I love
Well,
it.
ours are great.
But we got some Christmas trivia for you. We got 3 questions we're gonna see if
Oh,
you know
God.
the answer.
I'm stressed.
What Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch? There's only one Christmas beverage. I mean,
Yes,
you probably.
Can I respond by I'm French? I don't know. is that a mirror? Oh, I know. It's super easy. Eggnog.
There you go. There it is.
All right, you've already used your photo friend, so that's one helpline gone.
I mean, can I say it in French? That would be easier for me.
All right. The second one is Will Ferrell stars in this Christmas movie.
Oh, I know it in French. I don't know it in English. It's like the little like.
No. Stop
Oh yeah,
helping.
it's le lutin de Noël in French, but it's like the elf or something.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
What beverage company has been using Santa in their
Pepsi.
advertising?
Oh no, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
my
Oh
God.
damn.
Correct.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coke
True
is
on
the-
true,
is the
baby.
correct
I'm
answer.
better here than school. Yes, I love it. So yeah, basically my EP just came out, the Slimageddon.
Give away your socials and let everybody know where they could find you.
Yes, it is at Snail Music on Twitter, officialsnails.com for the website, Snail Music for Instagram as well, and Official Snails for Facebook.
And how do they get the comic if people want to buy it?
Comic, it is available. It is. I'm French, sorry. It is available on our merch website, which you can find on the little tab on our website called merch. It's called officialsnails.com. Yeah, sorry, I'm tired. And like merch table. Yes.
You can follow me at Radio Flips.
You can follow me at Sophia Samarad.
And I'm at Lauren 2 underscores and a K.
Oh my God, you're your biggest fan. Get out of here.
Thanks again, Snails, for being
Thank
here.
you so much for having me here every time.
Forever chasing